When you first open KingShot, there's a strange feeling of déjà vu. The title itself leans heavy and bold, promising something grand, like a mix of medieval battle and idle comfort. Released on February 22, 2025, the game has quietly grown across iOS and Android, reaching millions in just a few months. This is the same studio behind Whiteout Survival, a survival builder that leaned into ice and snow. With KingShot, they've shifted into a medieval tone: cozy villages, stone walls, and heroes clad in light armor. The developers are not a massive AA juggernaut like Ubisoft or EA. They are a mid-sized studio with roots in China, known for releasing polished mobile games that sit between casual and core gaming. Their specialty is this middle ground: games that are easy to pick up, yet structured enough to reward long sessions. The style is part idle, part base builder, part tower defense. You're not expected to babysit it all day, yet progress rewards consistent attention. It mixes offline accumulation with online competition, letting you step in and out as life allows. Game modes stretch from the town-building progression, which feels like a story, a quiet march forward, into endless upgrade loops, alliances, PvP skirmishes, and timed events. The heart of it is cooperative competition. Join an alliance, build your sanctuary, and slowly inch your way into kingdom conflicts. It wears its inspirations proudly. At first glance, the loop recalls Top War and Last Fortress. The alliance dynamics echo Rise of Kingdoms. But some players noticed an uncanny resemblance to the indie darling Thronefall. Whether intentional, homage, or opportunistic borrowing, KingShot carries that same compact village defense charm, though wrapped in the free-to-play polish of Century Games. And like most modern mobile games, monetization is here. KingShot offers in-app purchases from the tiniest $0.99 bundles to lavish $99 packs. There are battle passes, VIP boosts, and timed deals. But, and this is important, it doesn't always feel punishing if you don't spend. You can play gently, at your own pace, watching your town grow slowly without being bullied by pop-ups. Pay to win only really kicks in if you step into the fiercest PvP competitions. The first thing you notice is the art style. KingShot doesn't aim for hyper-realism or sharp, aggressive graphics. Instead, it leans toward a soft, cartoonish medieval palette. Think colorful wood cottages, rounded stone walls, tiny soldiers, with oversized helmets. It's playful, not gritty. The colors are carefully chosen: earthy browns, soft greens, muted golds. Nothing feels oversaturated. There's a sunlit warmth that reminds you of a storybook illustration. Even the battlefields are framed with cozy touches: grass swaying, torches flickering, skies painted in watercolor hues. Animation quality sits somewhere between smooth and modest. Heroes stride with confident, simple movements. Villagers bustle about their chores with repetitive but comforting loops. You won't find Pixar-level detail, but you'll find consistency. The animations don't break immersion. The UI, the menu's icons and tabs, is a blend of cozy and cluttered. The main town screen feels alive, but once you dive into Alliance, management, or hero inventory, the screens grow busy. Timers, buttons, glowing markers. Sometimes it feels like too much noise for a game that otherwise wants to be soothing. Still, the world design pulls you in. The town hub feels comforting, like a diorama of medieval life. Smoke curls from chimneys. Farmers carry hay. Your buildings slowly expand. The world map, however, is more static. Villages dot the land like markers, waiting for conquest. It feels functional more than alive. The contrast makes your home base feel like the true heart of the experience. Close your eyes for a moment and let KingShot wash over your ears. The music is medieval-flavored ambiance. Gentle lutes, soft drums, light strings. It doesn't soar with cinematic energy. Instead, it hums quietly in the background. Enough to remind you you're in a medieval world, but not enough to overwhelm your thoughts. Sound effects are where the coziness shines. Wood chopping, blacksmith hammers, the clink of coins, each little noise adds texture. When you zoom in on your village, it feels almost like a soundscape of medieval life. Battles bring a different rhythm. Clash of swords, arrows whistling, but never ear-shattering. Voice acting appears in light touches. Heroes greet you with a line or two. They're voiced softly. Stoic warriors, curious wanderers. No shouting, no over-the-top drama. Perhaps the most important element, silence. Many screens fall quiet. When you're managing resources, there's no constant bombardment. Just quiet. Menus and the soft hum of the game waiting for you. That silence is part of what makes the game restful. It gives you room to breathe. This is where KingShot truly finds its rhythm. The controls are intuitive. Tap, drag, confirm. Heroes move easily, resources assign smoothly. There's very little clunk. The mechanics follow a loop. Gather, build, defend, expand. It's relaxing. There's no frantic clicking, no Twitch reaction demands. You can sip tea, tap a few upgrades, and feel accomplished. Combat is a blend of tower defense and strategy. Instead of chaotic button mashing, you place heroes, time their abilities, and watch. It's slow, deliberate. It rewards thought more than speed. The pacing is gentle. There are bursts of activity, an event, a raid, but in between, the game lets you sit back. Your town ticks forward even while you're away. Difficulty scales kindly. The early game is forgiving, teaching you mechanics slowly. Only in PvP or high-end alliance wars does it become demanding, and even then, you can choose not to engage. Most importantly, KingShot respects your time. You can check in for 5 minutes and still progress, or you can sink an hour into events. It never holds you hostage, though competitive players may feel pressure to log in more often. Every cozy game has its little treasures, those quiet moments or features that feel designed with care. In KingShot, it's the hero raids. Watching your hand-picked characters march forward, each with their own abilities, feels satisfying in a calm, methodical way. Then there are the pets, added in updates. A small lion padding alongside your warriors, a bear joining your raids. It's whimsical, not just strategic. The Alliance Sanctuary offers another gentle touch. Being able to teleport, help friends, share rewards, it gives community without chaos. Customization is light but welcome. Skins, avatar frames, emotes. Enough to let you add personal flair without turning the game into a fashion simulator. Replayability is strong. Events cycle, alliances shift, heroes expand. But even if you step away for a week, returning feels like opening a book where you left a cozy bookmark. Those little calm wow moments, like unlocking a hero portrait painted in gentle tones or seeing fireworks after an alliance victory, stay with you longer than you'd expect. The story isn't deep lore. It's more a soft framework. You are rebuilding after rebellion, guiding survivors, resisting rival lords. It doesn't flood you with dialogue or exposition. Instead, it sets a gentle backdrop. Characters have personality without melodrama. Quinn is regal, Helga is stoic, Chenko is curious. They don't overwhelm with speeches, but their short lines give them life. The world building is layered in mechanics. Survivors assigned to jobs. Laws passed in the kingdom. Technologies unlocked. You slowly build not just a town, but a living society. And the atmosphere. That's the true draw. It's not a world you want to leave in a hurry. You log in, hear the soft loot, see your villagers move, and think, yes, I'll stay here for a while. No cozy game is perfect, and KingShot has its cracks. Bugs are rare, but they appear. Villagers idling in place, loading stutters on older CR devices. Usually patched quickly, but noticeable when they break the flow. The grind creeps in after mid-game. Leveling heroes, gathering resources, waiting on timers. It can feel repetitive. Monetization is both fair and frustrating. Inside the game, it feels okay. But outside, the ads are misleading. They promise tower defense gameplay that looks very different from the real loot. That bait and switch breaks the cozy trust. And sometimes PvP raids pierce the calm. You log in, find resources stolen, and feel a sharp sting in what should be a restful loop. So where does that leave us? KingShot is a gentle paradox. It's a competitive mobile strategy game wrapped in cozy aesthetics. It's idle progression tied to alliance wars. It's both soft and sharp, calm and competitive. On the cozy scale, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Like a warm cup of tea in a rustic mug. Comforting, satisfying, but with the faint chip on the rim reminding you it's not flawless. It's best for casual and cozy gamers, those who want a light medieval idle builder with alliance flavor. Fans of Whiteout Survival will find familiarity, and fans of Thronefall will find echoes. It's less suited for hardcore PvP grinders, or players chasing rich story depth. They may find the loops repetitive or shallow, but if you, like me, enjoy checking in quietly, watching your village grow, assigning survivors with the soft tap of a finger, KingShot offers a gentle refuge. If you want something light to wind down with, KingShot is a soft blanket. Strategic yet gentle, structured yet peaceful. If you're chasing deep narrative or unconventional mechanics, maybe keep scrolling. But if you enjoy watching a little medieval town grow while sipping your evening tea, KingShot can feel just right. Now enjoy the gameplay.
As the wind whispers in the reeds,